everyone, welcome to my bathroom. I have a feeling that I have a few new viewers who aren't regularly here just because they want to learn maybe how to use the Dyson Airwrap a little bit better. So let me take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Marnie. My channel is MsGoldgirl. I am an almost 49-year-old woman who likes to play with makeup and clothing and still doesn't quite know what she's doing. And I thought it'd be helpful to share how I have been using the Dyson Airwrap system to achieve sort of a hybrid between a round brush blowout and a hot roller look. I'm pretty hopeless with hair. I can do a few things, but I'm by no means a professional. My background is in elementary education. I have a master's degree in teaching with a focus on reading. I was a second grade teacher and a reading specialist for a hot minute, literally 2 years, and then I became a stay-at-home mom for a very long time. Anyway, those kids are now 20 and 23, and I'm here going to play with the Dyson Airwrap. So I've put in all my products. I'm not going to waste your time going through all that. I will list everything that I'm using and everything that I am wearing if you're curious down in the description box where it says show more. So let's get to it. This is the Airwrap without any attachments on it. It comes in a lot of colors. Personally, I would have loved the indigo and gold, but at this rate, the way it comes into stock and sells out so quickly, I just snatched up the first one I could literally get my hands on. I've been hanging around my children too much. They say literally too much, and now so am I. So I've had my hair in a towel for hours procrastinating, so it's already drier than how it normally starts, but just to get things moving along, there is a hair dryer attachment and you just pop it in. It could not be any easier. And I am not going to take the sound off on this. I may fast forward because I want you to hear how quiet it is. I do like to do a pretty quick, rough blow dry because when you get to the styling attachments, you don't want soaking wet hair. I just put it on the highest speed and the highest heat setting, which is not necessary. And then listen to how quiet it is. Not bad, right? And I just need to turn it the right way. And then I could literally just do a quick, and I would turn my head upside down and get the pieces that take a little longer to dry. I should tell you, I have thin, fine hair. It is thinning even more as I stand here. I'm definitely I have an appointment with my dermatologist to discuss some options. Also, because of that, I have hair extensions, which honestly, I'm going to just take out very soon. Also, they take longer to dry than my natural hair. Okay, so I've rough dried it about as much as I want to. My hair is naturally wavy and frizzy and straight in some parts, so that's fun. I'm gonna pop off this attachment and I'm gonna do a little bit more of a rough dry before I get to the final styling part. And for that, I am using this attachment. This is the firm smoothing brush, and this is to just dry it a little bit more and get some of the weird little ringlets out, especially down here. I'm gonna section off my hair. I can't remember where I got these, if they were at Ulta or maybe off Amazon. Any clip will do. I'm sure you have all kinds of things. You can even throw it up in a scrunchie. It's just easier for me to do it bit by bit. See these little ringlets? I want those gone. I go from underneath and just pull it through. Hopefully there's not any knots. There we go. And this piece is almost already dry, so I'm gonna stop because I need it a little damp for the next stage, which is where that round brushing comes in. Now, if you just want straight hair, this is all you need to do until it's dry. I go under and I go over, and it's already pretty dry. Let me get through the next couple layers and we'll get to the fun part. I am pulling my hair, not pulling, but I am guiding my hair straight up to get a little more volume at the roots on the very top. If you have naturally straight hair, this can get your hair dry and straight in probably 5 minutes. It's amazing. I do not, so I need to do something else. And what I have decided to use is this guy, this round brush. If you have seen my Revlon one-step hair tutorial, this is a very similar concept. you're just using the Dyson instead. And I think the key is the size of the brush, the lack of high heat, so it's not really damaging your hair, and the cool shot at the end really makes a difference. All right, let's get started. So I just section off my hair again, and I'm going to do piece by piece. If you want tighter curls, use smaller sections. I just want to kind of get this done quickly because I've just taken too long already. So first I like to just kind of get under there and pull that through to really get the more volume and straightness. But then I start winding it up. And then I think you can see here with my thumb, I'm pushing up on that cool shot. I'm holding it and I'm letting it just have cold air blowing on it to sort of set the style. I can feel the cold air coming out, and then I gently roll it out. See that bend? Isn't that amazing? Look how smooth that is. It's bone dry. And then you just go through your whole head like that, layer by layer. Smooth it out a few times. Use this little knob at the end to help you guide it. Hold it in place with the cold air. So it's not hot at all, it's not burning. I can feel that it's dry, and then just gently pull it out. Done. Voila! All right, let's do the whole head. Cue the music again. I should say, I think you saw the first time I pulled it through, I didn't get those ends neatly tucked around, and I had a little kink and curl in there, the bend where there shouldn't be, so I just redid it, and then it didn't lie exactly the way I wanted it, but you just kind of guide it a little and boom, it goes into place. Let's continue. Bottom layer is done. It's insane, right? Then I generally do the next layer. I use my eyebrows as my guideline. It's completely subjective, there's no rhyme or reason to this. And we go through the same process. I'm gonna turn the camera off, get this all done, and we'll come back when I'm doing the very last bit at the top. I know I said I would come back when I got to the top, but I forgot to tell you something. I'm looking for more of that hot roller, sort of tousled, blonde bombshell 50s style look. So I am curling my hair under and holding my Airwrap horizontally. If you want more of a wave, hold like a curling iron. So this works very similarly in concept to a curling iron. It's just a lot more user-friendly. Let us continue. I'm not saying you're gonna have perfectly smooth. You might have to go in and touch up a few spots with the flat iron, but I'm down to the top layer. It's still pretty damp at the roots, and it's pretty much the same concept, except I'm really gonna pull it up and move it around a lot to get some movement and try to do a little bit at a time. And I'm gonna kind of curl it all back so that it has volume and then falls. So here we go. One thing I should add, I love how quiet this is. Like I'm watching It's a Southern Thing on YouTube on my cell phone right now. I'm watching them rank frozen biscuits, and I don't have to wear headphones to watch. I can hear it over the sound of the Airwrap. Of course, I'm not gonna do that now, but here we go. So I just push it, I comb it through, and then I wrap it. Kind of like a hot roller, except it's not. And I'll do that down like mohawk style. I mean, look at that. We got some movement here. And then I'll just keep going through, and then we'll do the sides a little bit. Always using that cool shot with my thumb, not leaving that heat on, and especially that close to my scalp. That would be painful and horrible. And then I just go through and kind of similar, a little bit of a twist. It's not completely vertical and it's not completely horizontal. Just sort of angling it away. There's no rhyme or reason to it at this point. I will admit, at this point, I'm probably just sick of doing my hair and I want to just be done. Even though this does go pretty quickly. And if there are any pieces that are maybe a little too curly, I'll pull them through and redo them, reposition. I mean, this is insane. You saw how thin and sad looking my hair was. Now it's humongous. We may have to do something with this. It is all dry. It is all dry. I could go through and play with it a little bit more. I probably will get the flat iron out and just get these little bits right here. Let's go do that. Hang on. This is not sponsored by Dyson, but I do have the Dyson flat iron, and I just usually get some kinks right around here. Need to turn off my phone. Maybe smooth a little bit here. I think this is good. Well, now I do get questions about if I feel that this is worth the money. I mean, I love it. I would not have it. I'm glad I have it for myself, but I don't feel as confident recommending you run out and get this. I would put the dollars towards the Airwrap. You don't even need a hair dryer at this point. The Airwrap system is so complete. It has the hair drying part, it has the styling part, it even has the curling part. I do like this. I really just like it because of the convenience of not having a cord. My all-time favorite flat iron or straightening iron, whatever you want to call it, is the Paul Mitchell Neuro. I'll link that one below. But I mean, this thing, it is heavy, it is bulky, and I don't use mine to curl. I've heard it's easier to curl your hair with this. If I'm gonna do a full-on traditional curl, I'm gonna reach for a curling iron. That's just my personal preference. But anyway, I am happy with what we have here. Let me turn it off. I'm gonna just do a little bit of Smooth and Shine hair serum. This'll do. All in, I think it was under 15 minutes, especially if I don't talk, to go from wet hair to styled and voluminous. And this will stay in for days if I wanted to. What I also like is that if I want to go back on the second or even third day and just curl my hair, I still have the volume from this. So I absolutely love it. I hope this was helpful. I will at some point do another demonstration using the actual Airwrap barrels, but I need to learn how to do that myself before I share anything with you. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Make sure to click or ding that bell for notifications if you are already subscribed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope to see you in the next one.